Hey there folks, and I'm back once again to bring you guys another audio commentary here with our red Zerg player that is on Quantum Gaming. His name is Karnage. You saw him in the last audio. Versed Waffles, where he narrowly lost defeat. And over here, another Quantum Gaming player is KingJY. This is his first time being on one of my audios, and you can see here we are playing on Scrap Station, and KingJY is a yellow Protoss player. He's one of our few Protoss players. You can see here, already things are a bit afoot here. We're probably going to see some sort of proxy or something along those lines with KingJY here. But as you can see here, that is not going to be the case, as I did see this game yesterday. So he's going to go ahead and put a pylon right here. Now I like this play coming in from KingJY for a certain manner of reasons here. First of all, these destructible blocks aren't going to go down for quite a while. This ramp is really big, so he's going to go ahead and block off this area right here with gateways rather than the ramp. As you can see here, Karnage is just playing very standard. Went that 10 Overlord and then spammed up 3 drones. And now we have our first gateway going down for KingJY. And as you can see here, it's going to only take about probably 2, maybe 3 zealots. But if he does a double gateway block and then does a forge build, you can do the sort of fast expansion that you see, like oh god, what's that map called? Blistering Sands. And this was like perfected by Liquid Nazgul. So as you can see here, that's our second gateway going down. That's going to make a perfect block. No Zerglings are able to get in. As you can see here, nothing's going to be able to happen. We just have ramps, and as he's right outside of another expansion, so it's going to be very, very nice. As you can see here, Karnage comes in. He's just like, well, what's going on? I'm probably getting proxied. So I'm kind of curious if Karnage is going to go and try to scout out stuff and be like, where the heck is proxy coming from, if it is going to come in. And the thing I like about this too is this double gateway. He's going to be able to apply some pressure onto this expansion very, very early. Karnage did go for a fast expansion, which is quite common for Zerg on this map, just because it's such a long distance. I mean, you have to like run all the way around, keep going, and then finally get there. But now with this, he probably cuts his time in half, and as you can see, he's chrono boosting all those zealots out. He's just going to be able to get over there really, really quickly, but our spawning pool is just about to get up, so Karnage is probably going to be able to defend this off, as he saved a lot. He's not getting that queen yet. You know, he's like, no, I'm not going to opt to get that. I'm just going to get out these Zerglings very, very quickly so I can defend this off. And then what would be really nice for Karnage to do here also is get a drone down here and just build a spine crawler, and then make that zealot have to chase it, and then once it gets low, cancel it, and just so this hatchery has a bit more health on it, because it's very, very costly. You don't want to lose that early game expansion after you just threw down 300 minerals to get in there. As you can see now, we have 3 zealots here versed about 8 Zerglings, so much in favor of KingJY. He just has to micro this wall. Can't get those units surrounded like that. He really needs to pay attention here. We lost the Zergling, but a lot of those zealots are low. And there we go. That zealot does get surrounded. He's away from his base. Oh no! And we lose a zealot. And KingJY really needs to micro this better. I mean, if he had all these zealots focusing down these Zerglings instead of just one on the hatchery, he would have came out on top here. But he's not going to. As you can see, he's still doing quite well. We have a queen walking into the fumes over here. Kind of confused about that. But I mean, really, if KingJY would have played that properly, he could have taken on those Zerglings, probably could have gotten this queen, and then could have went down in the hatchery. But he did get very, very close to taking on the hatchery. That would have been very, very sad for KingJY. And this is just beating a horse with a dead stick here. There's no reason to send these 2 zealots, and you know your opponent has those Zerglings to counter. And yeah, it's essentially useless to do that. And so now he just has his zealots over in this area. As you see, we are getting our forge down, and our nexus is coming up as these Zerglings are streaming in across the map, and really they're not going to be able to do anything. They won't be able to take down those gateways just yet. That forge is going to come up. These 2 zealots will be able to hold the forge just long enough, and we are having injector larvae flying in all over the place. We're having a roach warren going, so maybe we're going to try to see a roach bust coming in from Karnage, which might be a decent play here. And we are having this probe just try to scout out the area. I don't think he saw... No, he didn't see the roach warren, so a bit unlucky there. It would have been nice to peek up there and see it, but you know, no luck. If you were wondering what was pinging on, I was just very intrigued by this cute little robot that was in game, and I was just laughing my ass off yesterday because that thing looks awesome. Anywho, we do have our first cannon going down. I don't really like the placement here. I mean, really, the roaches can sit here and snipe these gateways, but really, you don't want them to get right up on here and be able to reach the cannon. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter all that much. It would have been really cool to see the pylon. The pylon doesn't reach there, so it would have been really cool to see him place the pylon like over here and have your cannons up there. That would have been pretty clever. And I was really hoping to see that, just because, I mean, these roaches could get this, but I mean, this cannon's going to be up here. He's going to be able to snipe stuff, and it's not going to be able to get touched, which would have been really, really awesome to see. And we do have our expansion going up. As you can see here, there is more drones, but those probes are not far behind like you usually see in these Zerg matchups. We are having our warp gates come in, and we are having a pylon go here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spoil what happens. JY goes ahead and puts 2 gateways down here, so if these rocks get broken through, the Zerg army still has to flutter in through here, and even though, if those are warp gates, it's going to be even more helpful. And something that Karnage is improving on very quickly here is he's getting that third much more quickly when he sees his opponent expand, which is a very good move to play, because your opponent is going for an economy build, and why not go for an economy build yourself? You're the Zerg. As you can see here, Karnage is doing some massive drone pumping. I think last time we saw this, it was at like 34 or something, and now we're up 8 more drones. So he's using all of his inject larva just to get